Chapter 9 of Jewish Children by Sholem Aleichem. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Jewish Children, Yudishe Kinder by Sholem Aleichem, translated by Hannah Berman, and read by Adrian Pretzelis. Chapter 9. Another page from the Song of Songs. "Quicker, Bussie, quicker," I said to her the day before the Shavuos. I took her by the hand and we went quickly up the hill. "The day will not stand still, little fool, and we have to climb such a high hill. After the hill we have another stream. Over the stream there are some boards, a little bridge. The stream flows, the frogs croak, and the boards shake and tremble. On the other side of the bridge, over there is the real Garden of Eden. Over there begins my real property." "Your property?" "I mean the Levada, the big field that stretches away and away without a beginning and without an end. It is covered with a green mantle, sprinkled with yellow flowers, and nailed down with little red nails. It gives out a delicious odour. The most fragrant spices in the world are there. I have trees there beyond the counting, tall, many-branched trees. I have a little hill there that I sit on when I like, or else, by pronouncing the holy name, I can rise up and fly away like an eagle, across the clouds, over fields and woods, over seas and deserts, until I come to the other side of the mountain of darkness." "And from there," puts in Bussie, "you walk 7 miles till you come to a little stream." "No, to a thick wood. First I go in and out of the trees, and after that I come to the little stream." "You swim across the water and count 7 times 7. "And there appears to me a little old man with a long beard. He asks you, 'What is your desire?' I say to him, 'Bring me the Queen's daughter.'" Bussie takes her hand from mine and runs down the hill. I run after her. "Bussie, why are you running off?" Bussie does not answer. She is vexed. She likes the story I told her, excepting the part about the Queen's daughter. "You have not forgotten who Bussie is? I told you once, but if you have forgotten, I will tell you again. I had an older brother, Benny. He was drowned. He left after him a water-mill, a young widow, 2 horses and a little child. The mill was neglected, the horses were sold, the widow married again and went away, somewhere far, and the child was brought to us. This child was Bussie. Ha ha ha! Everybody thinks that Bussie and I are sister and brother. She calls my mother mother and my father father, and we two live together like sister and brother and love one another like sister and brother." "Like sister and brother? Then why is Bussie ashamed before me?" "It happened once that we two were left alone in the house, we two by ourselves in the whole house. It was evening, towards nightfall. My father had gone to the synagogue to recite the mourner's prayer after my dead brother Benny, and my mother had gone out to buy matches. Bussie and I crept into a corner, and I told her stories. Bussie likes me to tell her stories, fine stories of Cheder, or from the Arabian Nights. She crept close to me and put her hand into mine. 'Tell me something, Shimak, tell me.' Softly fell the night around us. The shadows crept slowly up the walls, paused on the floor and stole all around. We could hardly see one another's face. I felt her hand trembling, I heard her little heart beating, I saw her eyes shining in the dark. Suddenly she drew her hand from mine. 'What is it, Bussie?' 'We must not.' 'What must we not?' 'Hold each other's hands.' 'Why not?
Who told you that?" "I know it myself." "Are we strangers? Are we not sister and brother?" "Oh, if we were sister and brother!" cried Bussy. And I imagined I heard in her voice the words from the Song of Songs: "Oh, that thou wert as my brother!" It is always so. When I speak of Bussy, I always think of the Song of Songs. Where was I? I was telling you of the eve of the Shavuos. Well, we ran downhill, Bussy in front, I after her. She is angry with me because of the Queen's daughter. She likes all my stories excepting the one about the Queen's daughter. But Bussy's anger need not worry one. It does not last long, no longer than it takes to tell of it. She is again looking up at me with her great, bright, thoughtful eyes. She tosses back her hair and says to me: "Shimak, oh Shimak, just look! What a sky! Do you not see what is going on all around us?" I see, little fool. Why should I not? I see a sky. I feel a warm breeze blowing. I hear the birds piping and twittering as they fly over our heads. It is our sky and our breeze. The little birds are ours too. Everything is ours, ours, ours. Give me your hand, Bussy." No, she will not give me her hand. She is ashamed. Why is Bussy ashamed before me? Why does she grow red? "There," says Bussy to me, "over there, on the other side of the bridge." And I imagine she is repeating the words of the Shulamite in the Song of Songs. "Come, my beloved, let us go forth into the field, let us lodge in the villages. Let us get up early to the vineyards, let us see if the vine flourish, whether the tender grape appear, and the pomegranates bud forth." And we are at the little bridge. The stream flows, the frogs croak, the boards of the little bridge are shaking. Bussy is afraid. "Ah, Bussy, you are a... Why are you afraid, little fool? Hold on to me. Or let us take hold of one another, you of me and I of you. See? That's right, that's right." No more little bridge. We still cling to one another as we walk along. We are alone in this Garden of Eden. Bussy holds me tightly, very tightly. She is silent, but I imagine she is talking to me in the words from the Song of Songs. My beloved is mine, and I am his. The Levada is big. It stretches away without a beginning and without an end. It is covered with a green mantle, sprinkled with yellow flowers, and nailed down with red nails. It gives out a delicious odour. The most fragrant spices in the world are there. We walked along, embraced. We two alone in the Garden of Eden. "Shimak," says Bussy to me, looking straight into my eyes and nestling still closer to me, "when shall we start gathering the green boughs for the Shavuos?" "The day is long enough, little fool," I say to her. I am on fire. I do not know where to look first, whether at the blue sky or the green fields, or over there at the end of the world, where the sky has become one with the earth. Or shall I look at Bussy's shining face, into her large beautiful eyes that are to me deep as the heavens and dreamy as the night? Her eyes are always dreamy. A deep sorrow lies hidden within them. They are veiled by a shade of melancholy. I know her sorrow. I am acquainted with the cause of her melancholy. She has a great grief in her heart. She is pained because her mother married a stranger and went away from her for ever and ever, as if she had been nothing to her. In my home her mother's name must not be mentioned. It is as if Bussy had never had a mother. My mother is her mother, and my father is her father. They love her as if she were their own child. They fret over her and give her everything that her heart desires. There is nothing too dear for Bussy. She wanted to go with me to gather green boughs for the festival decorations. I told her to ask it, and my father said to my